For me, honestly, it was such a privilege to meet such a wonderful group of people.
Every single week was a clash with my university classes. All these months, I can't think of one day where there wasn't a direct clash with my university classes. And I came here every single time because, frankly, I learned so much more here than I would at class. So I skipped all of those for all these months to be here. And it's really changed a lot. And I'm so grateful to you for this.
Was really a wonderful experience. My opinion about mediation has changed. Before joining this program, I thought mediation means two conflicting parties they will come, and then we will be giving our advice and suggestion that how to resolve their issue. But here it is totally opposite, that we will bring them together, we will provide them an environment, and I am not here to advise them at all.
For me, it was really interesting. At first, I was thinking that it should be some courses with some very basic definition that we can find in any book. But from the first and second session, I understand it is totally different. And it's not about reading a book altogether, it's about making a book uh, chapter by chapter all together. And number one, the structure of the team was very interesting. It was I was living in different countries. I was working with a lot of international projects. But when you work with people in engineering field, you never talk about how you feel. You just focusing on the result and mathematics and the physics. But when you work with people from different countries and you talk about very sensitive topics, which are the case that people are going to fight. It was very interesting that you see a lot of things in common, a lot of same feeling, and that was very interesting. I learned more than what I heard. I learned a lot of other things in this space.
Actually, every time before a new course, I'm like, I probably know everything about this, and a new course comes up, and I think that it is totally a new world, and every session opens a new window to a new world, and it gives me the opportunity of knowing the mediation better and better.
Everything was so enriching, and I loved this multicultural class. That I think that was the main learning here, because we really learned to be an international mediator here, because this is a cross-cultural huge mediation. We know a lot of people, and I think sometimes in the future, if I need someone from another country to mediate, to co-mediate with me, I'm gonna remember you guys. And I think that's part of this course. So, and as a professor, as a dean, I should congratulate Andrea and Alex, because I know the work in the back of this. It's a lot of work.
It seems really easy for people to every morning or afternoon to just turn on the internet and the thing, and then get in the site and have the classes and everything. But it's difficult really to realize sometimes how much work is involved there. And education is one of the most important services that someone can render to anyone else. So congratulations on you, Andrea, and on you, Alex. It's so beautiful what you're doing, really, and it's so difficult. Money doesn't pay that, and I hope that you, get rewarded through, other values that money doesn't buy as well. Right. So thank you very much.
For me, as a student, it was really important that there was the purchasing power method for this course, because I've wanted to be a mediator for so long, but I've never been able to do it because I couldn't afford any courses, not just in my home country, but even otherwise. And doing this course could have only been possible this way. and doing it has brought in a lot of major life changes for me, I'd say. um, I graduated from university in the middle of this course. I am now a lawyer, not wanting to be one anymore because of this course. I actually, after joining this course, I had a job offer with a law firm, and I quit that because I want to be a mediator. Um, and that was all thanks to this course, because now I know that is not what I want to do anymore, and I genuinely want to be a mediator.
I'd been looking for a mediation course even a couple years ago, and there wasn't really anything to offer in terms of international mediation that didn't require traveling somewhere and spending time, which wasn't really accessible to me anyway. And this is the first. This was really the first program that just was so comprehensive and provided real, deep learning on the subject. And I really appreciate what you've done here in terms of, the international trainers, and having such an international group has been fantastic. And I also think that the tone that you and Alex have set in this course has really also facilitated us in, being comfortable, opening up. I mean, from a legal background, that's not so obvious, right? Where, everything's judged and people have very strong opinions and, but in this setting, you really set the tone in terms of us being really comfortable and, participating fully, in the simulations and all that. So I thought it was great. So thank you so much for all of it.
And again, I was thinking that this diversity of group members and the teachers, especially the teachers from every place of the world, they have their own point of view. They have their own ideas about mediation. And this gave us a really wide range of opinions and ideas about mediation and how we decide to be mediating in the future.
Again, I've been around for some time, and this is a really wonderful training program. And you were really, IAM Campus is so special.